Their Obsession. For Mercenaries Book 2. Written by K.A. Merikan. Narrated by Nathan Kelly. Chapter 1. Clover. "Open wide," Clover said, and picked up a sushi roll with chopsticks. He wasn't proficient at it yet, since Drake had only taught him how to use them last month, but he was trying. They'd left Seattle early in the morning so they could arrive home for lunch, but they'd both gotten too hungry on the way to resist a quick snack. Drake laughed as he chewed on his food, completely relaxed, as if Clover hadn't helped him through violent night terrors just 2 days ago. But maybe this was what Drake needed to be his happiest self. Beautiful woods around, country music blowing from the speakers, and no obligations to anyone but the pretty boy at his side. "We can't have too much. The guys'll kill us." I know. I've heard Pyro's got some serious barbecue plans, so I want to stay hungry. Also... Clover licked his lips and leaned over to kiss Drake's cheek. "I don't like to fuck on a full stomach, and I'm pretty sure the guys have missed me." Drake showed his teeth. "I bet they'll enjoy all you've learnt on this trip," he said, and put his arm around Clover. The two of them had been gone for an entire week to participate in an intense shibari course/spa combo that left them both well rested. Clover knew it would be difficult to return to proper training after 7 days of tasting new foods and general overindulgence, but if even Drake thought it was fine to let go sometimes, he wasn't going to resist the temptation. "You better leave out the burger bun and sauces if you want your abs back." He grinned and pinched the minuscule fat on Drake's stomach. Clover loved him either way, but it was fun to tease. Drake squinted, briefly looking at Clover before focusing on the smooth road through the woods again. "You'll be sorry you said that when I start working on you. This will be your last laugh." Clover smirked and offered Drake another sushi roll. "Maybe that's what I want." "I remember you really enjoyed being upside down last night. Maybe that's what we should do so everyone could have a go at your mouth," Drake whispered, pressing a kiss to Clover's temple. Regardless of all the dirty talk, Clover felt completely at ease with Drake and the others. Their 5-person relationship was unconventional, but it gave him all the tenderness and safety he craved. This past week had been incredibly sweet, even though he'd spent much of it in bondage. Maybe it was because Drake never had a boyfriend before Clover, so he was taking extra care to make him feel special, but Clover appreciated every minute nevertheless. "Almost as fun as Disney World." He glanced at Drake and pushed the sushi roll into his mouth as soon as the man opened his lips. It was an ongoing bone of discontent as to which vacation had been better, the one with Drake in Seattle or the one Pyro and Boar had taken Clover on 2 months ago. To be fair, they were difficult to compare, since one was a sophisticated adult getaway where he'd been treated like a prince, the other an indulgent opportunity to let Clover's inner child run free for the first time. But he still liked provoking his men into spoiling him further. He'd even gotten to wear a tiara at Disney World, and not one of those cheap plastic ones either. His had been adorned with crystals, and he'd later gifted it to a young woman who'd accepted her boyfriend's proposal during the fireworks. Tank would often take Clover on hiking trips for 2 days at a time, as he preferred that to expensive outings that fucked up his nutrition and training. Clover loved the digital detox, the fucking in a tent, and connecting both with nature and his daddy. What mattered was that each of his partners wanted to spoil him once in a while, be it with massages, too much sugar, or the last gluten-free sausage. "Are you saying that you'd rather meet Mickey Mouse than levitate in ropes?" Drake asked, though he was joking. Clover bit his lip, his heart already skipping a beat at the sight of the narrow road leading to Tank's house. "I mean, Mickey's ears are kinda sexy. Have you ever considered fucking in fursuits?" Drake's deep scowl made Clover laugh out loud. "You guys did that, didn't you? Jesus Christ, I hope Pyro doesn't have that on video," Drake moaned. Clover grinned and sank back into
Sample complete. Ready to continue?